Hey, Friendo, Steve here.
Hey, Larson.
And it's time for our official WWE Royal Rumble 2025 predictions. That's right, we got the big predictions challenge going on right now over at the podcast channel, youtube.com/Steven Larson. Click join over there to participate, or go to patreon.com/Steven Larson. Click on the Friendo Club setup, $5 a month, and you can get in on the predictions challenge and win the awesome predictions hat. Yes, Larson, you did win January predictions, and this Friday we're having our big championship coronation ceremony. I will take that hat that's sitting over there on my PS5 and I'll lay it on your head.
Show it to me.
I'm gonna lay it. I can't reach it. It's over there.
Use your hand things you have going on the thumbnail and get over there and reach it.
I can't.
All right, fine. Don't reach it then.
I'm going to tickle your neck with these little weird hands.
Oh, my gosh.
With my backwards hands. Anyways, it's going down this Friday. That's right. The big coronation ceremony over at the podcast channel and Twitch. Anyways, people are here for our predictions, Larson. So where are we going to begin?
We're going to explain confidence points real quick. We use confidence points here at Friendo Club Wrestling for our predictions challenges. They work as follows. Royal Rumble, there's 4 matches. Match most confident, you give 4 confidence points. Match your least confident, you give 1, so on and so forth. Each match has a unique confidence point value. You get your pick right, you get those points, whoever has the most points. And the predictions challenge wins the hat.
You know what I might do?
What?
I might whip up one of them rules screens like they have
good.
For Elimination Chamber and stuff. Put it up while you're doing all that stuff. Anyways,
let's start with the tag match. WWE World Tag Team Championships. You got DIY defending against Motor City Machine Guns in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Steve, who do you got?
I've got DIY winning the first fall. Bad guys win first fall. Good guys win second fall. And then good guys win the third fall. That's right. I got Motor City Machine Guns winning this match because Pretty Deadly, man, they're going to get involved here. And I feel like they've been being pushed around.
Yeah.
And they're really gaining some sympathy for them. So I think they're going to do the good thing and they're going to help out Motor City Machine Guns here. Get the win over. And then they'll have like a fatal 4-way tag match at WrestleMania or something like that.
How many confidence
points? 3.
3 for Motor City Machine Guns. So I have 2 for DIY right now. I have DIY winning first fall, Motor City Machine Guns winning second, DIY winning third. You're right, Pretty Deadly is going to get involved in some capacity, I feel like, given the tension between them and DIY, but it's going to happen in one of 3 ways. You mentioned one of them, that Pretty Deadly gets tired, fed up, if you will, the lack of quid pro quo in this kind of tenuous relationship that they have, or they try to curry favor with DIY and actively help them win. Or DIY makes a deal, you're next in line for title opportunity if you help us, but then will Pretty Deadly be successful in helping them? Maybe yes, maybe no. Could very well cost them the match. Nonetheless, I got DIY with 2. They can say, we won 2 out of 3 falls. We're done with the Motor City Machine Guns, but then I'll just be like, yes, you deserve another title shot, Motor City Machine Guns. Then they win the titles back.
That's a good point. Yeah, that could be. Maybe I'll go the other way on it, Larson.
These are non-binding, unofficial. Entertainment purposes only. You can change 5 times between now and the Rumble, Steve.
Or even more than that. Anyways, what's next, Larson?
Let's talk about the women's Rumble. In my mind, it's kind of down to 2 people winning this. I know there's the reports that the WWE is considering doing Bianca Rhea this year at WrestleMania. And I'm eagerly anticipating that match because they've laid the groundwork for it a little bit with interactions backstage. Nonetheless, that is a matchup that I feel like deserves a WrestleMania main event. And that's probably not going to happen this year because we're probably going to have Cody and Cena main event night 2 and probably Punk Roman main event night 1. So take your time. Don't rush that story. You can build for months and tell a really good, involved, interesting story that leads to them main eventing next year. So, right now, I got Charlotte winning. I think it's probably going to be her and Tiffany at Mania. Io is the other name I considered. So then she would face Rhea at WrestleMania. But right now, waiting to see what happens on SmackDown on Friday. But I got Charlotte 3 confidence points.
3 confidence points. Wow.
It's too many variables in the tag title match to go any higher than 2.
Yeah, I know, but it's 29 people versus 1 person in both Rumbles, Larson.
Yeah, I know, but it's Charlotte.
Yeah, that's true. Man, yeah, dude, I don't know. I think Charlotte versus Tiffany makes all the sense in the world. And I feel like if you're going to do that, because Charlotte's been gone for such a long time, and I understand she has the resume. She could just walk in there, do whatever. She doesn't need to earn this. So I'm going to take Charlotte out of it. I think Charlotte could just show up, do a promo, and she's got Tiffany at WrestleMania. Then it boils down to who else is there. Reports about Bianca, Rhea. Becky's going to be coming back, but Becky versus Rhea was already last year. I don't see them revisiting Becky versus Tiffany like they did in NXT. Oh, man. So I think it boils down to who is you can't discount Nia Jax. Triple H really seems to like Nia Jax. And it sets up Nia Jax versus Tiffany because Tiffany cashed in, and they haven't revisited that. They might at the Chamber, but they haven't revisited that. Maybe Tiffany will put her title on the line in the Chamber. But then again, that's not a one-on-one with Nia Jax.
Mm-hmm.
So, with all that being said, I am going to say, because this is a very safe pick, Bianca Belair is going to win the Royal Rumble yet again because she gets huge pops. Besides Rhea Ripley, she's probably the most popular person in the women's division. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Bianca Belair. I think that's a can't-lose situation.
Yeah, it's a good pick. I just don't know the Jade story, how that's going to play out between the Rumble and Mania, what Bianca's involvement and all that's going to be, and depending what that is, it might preclude her from having a title match at WrestleMania.
That's a possibility.
Another reason I went with Charlotte.
But then it's like, here's the thing. This is the curious thing about Jade. I don't recall if literally this past week they mentioned it. I know they did 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I don't recall.
I don't know what's going on with Jade. The reporting has been kind of all over the map.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know if she's really hurt. We don't know if she's not hurt. They might not pick this story back up until that is firmly settled. So I wonder if they're just going to kind of move on now and just move on with things. I don't know. I'm going with the safe pick. Bianca Belair, 1 confidence point.
All right. Next up, Ladder War.
Ladder War.
For the Undisputed title, Winged Eagle title. Cody Rhodes taking on Kevin Owens. Steve, I'm guessing you got 4 on Cody. If you got 4 on Cody, give me a whoa.
Whoa!
Yeah, me too. Whoa! Explain yourself. Why 4 on Cody? You trying to bite your lip?
I'm doing the Cody thing. And then somebody says something rude to me, go like this.
You just took a haluva kick and CM Punk's lecturing you.
Friend.
There you go.
Yeah, dude, it's Cody. Look, I know as much as people want some weird shit to happen, like Kevin Owens beats Cody Rhodes at the Rumble. That's not going to happen. As much as people want Cody Rhodes brings down his title and Kevin Owens brings down his title, that ain't going to happen either. He's probably going to give him a crossroads off the ladder and then climb back up, act like a cat batting at a toy, and then he'll get it. Maybe Randy Orton. Maybe Randy Orton will come back and get involved. Sami Zayn will come down and be like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? Something like that. In any event, Kevin Owens is going to not win that match, and he's going to blame Sami Zayn, and they're going to go to WrestleMania and have a feud.
Yeah, probably.
Which means Cody Rhodes, whoa, it's going to win that match.
Yeah, everything you said, I agree with. 4 on Cody. Let's move on to the Men's Rumble.
Oh, boy. Ooh.
So I'll lay out my reasoning. I kind of did it on the Raw recap. We talked about it extensively, or somewhat, I guess, when we played basketball on Monday. So given that John Cena is featured so extensively in the advertising for Elimination Chamber, he's going to be on that show in some capacity. And I would think whatever his path is to an opportunity for 17th world title, they want to make that have some measure of adversity. So maybe he doesn't win the Rumble. He's like, well, I missed that opportunity. Well, Chamber's like my last chance. He's in the Chamber. He wins that. No Rumble win for Cena. Seems like, despite what they teased on Raw this week, Punk Roman is kind of penciled in for their respective Mania matches. No Punk, no Cena winning the Rumble. Who's left? Even before Raw, I thought, well, if the winner of the Rumble is not going to challenge Cody for the Undisputed title, who is the one person who makes the most sense to say, rather than going for Cody's belt, I want the World Heavyweight Championship? It's Seth Rollins. He's the first champion of this iteration of the World Heavyweight Championship. He prides trying to elevate that title to the same stature as the Undisputed Championship. And so that also, by the time that he wins that title from Gunther, probably at WrestleMania, he gets a couple months as champion. Sorry, Seth, you got to lose at the Punk at SummerSlam. So right now, I got Seth with a single confidence point to win the 2025 Men's Royal Rumble match.
All right. I do think that, I mentioned this also on the Raw review, I think Punk versus Roman will be the better match. Will be the more interesting story because of Paul Heyman. The promos will be really good. The crowd not knowing what the fuck to do with themselves will be awesome. I think that the only thing, and I know you are the predictions champion, you're going to be coronated this Friday. My only problem with your prediction, though, Larson, is the idea of anybody winning the Rumble and pointing at Gunther instead of Cody just really grates at me. But you're right. If Seth wins, he's going to go after Gunther. They had the whole segment with them together, which leaves 4 words: John, Felix, Anthony, Cena to win the Royal Rumble. And it'll be, whenever Cena comes back, he always kind of has the same feud with people. I mean, with Roman, it was weird. It was like, I can roll you up.
Yeah.
It's always weird shit. And with Austin Theory last time around, it was, what was it? It was like, you're just like me, but nobody knows who you are. Nobody cares. And even if you beat me, nobody's going to care. And he was right about that.
Yeah.
When CM Punk mentioned, I get it, you want to be Bruno, you want to be Cena. I think that is going to be the basis of the Cena-Cody feud. It's when Cena had Roman that one before Roman was a tribal chief, and Cena killed him with that one line.
Yeah.
I'm here because you can't do your job right.
Yeah.
I'm here part-time because you can't do your job right. Well, that ain't the case with Cody. So I think there could be an interesting dynamic where Cody is the big baby face that John Cena was, but Cody gets the big reactions, and John Cena for like 10 years got the split reactions. Mm-hmm. So I think there are interesting dynamics that they could play with there. So I think all the Elimination Chamber stuff is for the contract. It's for the contract signing.
A contract signing like a month and a half ahead of the match?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think he can definitely be there. But maybe he just won't have a match. Or maybe he'll put his Rumble spot on the line against somebody. I don't know.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, I think Cena's going to win the thing. And I'm not just saying that because the betting odds just jumped up in his favor, because they did. But yeah, I think Cena's going to win the thing. And then he's going to be him versus Cody night 1.
Yeah, it is going to be him versus Cody. But Cena's going to win Elimination Chamber. Let's talk prop bets for the Rumbles. Steve, who are your final 4 in the Men's Rumble?
All right. My final 4 are John Cena, of course, because he's going to win it.
Mm-hmm.
CM Punk.
Mm-hmm.
Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
And Drew McIntyre.
Oh, I'm 3/4 of the way agreeing with you. Take out Drew, put Seth in there.
Oh,
so then you have Seth Roman. Great. Punk Cena. Great. 2 all-time feuds right there.
Good.
Final 4 on the Rumble. All right. Women's final 4. I got Charlotte, Bianca, Io, and Nia Jax.
All right. I'm with you. I got Charlotte, Bianca, Becky, and Io.
All right.
That's who I got.
Who gets the most eliminations?
For the men, it is going to be... right now, Brock has the record for most eliminations.
I think so.
I think he does, that year that he was in it. The last year he was in it. I think most eliminations is going to go to... it'll be Drew. It'll be Drew.
All right. I had Drew at first, and I changed it to Braun Breaker.
That's a good one, too. And then we're both going to be screaming there, Drew only has 2. Braun hasn't eliminated anybody yet.
I know.
Start bouncing off the ropes, you idiot.
I know. What about for the Women's Rumble? Who do you have for most eliminations?
For most eliminations, Nia Jax.
Yeah, I had Nia at first too, and I changed it to Jordan Grace. I think assuming she's in the Rumble, she's gonna have a really strong show.
Oh, she'll be in the she's gonna be in the Rumble. Yeah.
All right, Iron Man and Iron Woman. For Iron Man, I got Sami Zayn.
Oh, okay.
I think he'll be in early, go a long way, and then maybe on the verge of being in the Final Four. Kevin Owens comes out and costs him
Oh, that's good. Okay.
match.
You know what? For Iron Man, I'm gonna go with Carmelo Hayes. I think he's gonna have a bit of a breakout Rumble in terms of him being in a long time.
I hope so.
Yeah. Iron Woman, I'll go with Bianca. 3rd time in 5 years for her.
Yeah, I got Io.
Okay, that's a good one. Yeah. Well, there you go. All right. Well, everybody, we want to hear your thoughts on the matter. Drop your predictions in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Till next time, we'll see you guys around.
Goodbye.